What if I told you sleep is disturbing you? People describe sleep paralysis in many ways, but there's one detail they all share. They say something watches them. Not in dreams, not in imagination, but in the one moment when the mind wakes up and the body refuses to move. Today's story isn't about superstition. It's about a man who thought sleep paralysis was harmless until the night he realized the shadow standing at the foot of his bed was not a hallucination, because it returned with a message. In 2019, a 31-year-old software engineer named Daniel Hartmann moved into a small apartment in Dresden, Germany. The building was old, European style, tall ceilings, cold walls, the kind of place where sound traveled strangely. Daniel worked long nights. He blamed his exhaustion for the first episode. He woke up at 3:17 a.m., fully conscious but unable to move. His chest felt heavy, his breath shallow, and in his peripheral vision, the room seemed darker than usual. He told himself, "It's just sleep paralysis, relax." But then he saw it. A figure, tall, thin, standing near the wardrobe, not moving, not breathing, just watching. When he finally managed to break free, he switched on every light in the apartment. He didn't sleep again that night. Over the next 2 weeks, the episodes became routine, always around 3 a.m., always the same heavy feeling. Always the same figure. Daniel tried documenting everything: room temperature, sleep schedule, stress level. He even placed his phone camera toward his bed while sleeping, hoping to capture something or prove to himself nothing was there. But the fear kept building. The hallucination felt too consistent, too real, too aware. Then one night, something changed. On a cold Thursday morning, Daniel jolted awake into paralysis again. He couldn't move, couldn't speak, but this time, the figure wasn't at the foot of the bed. It was standing right beside him, close enough for him to feel the weight of its presence pressing into the mattress. He tried desperately to blink, breathe, anything, but the room felt frozen. And then, for the first time, the figure leaned down. In a voice that sounded layered, almost like two people speaking at once, it whispered, "Stop looking for me." Daniel's heart slammed against his ribs, his vision blurred. He felt his body drop back into reality, like falling into himself. When he regained control, he grabbed his phone, hands shaking, and checked the recording. The video was mostly dark, but at 3:17 a.m., for exactly 3 seconds, the microphone captured a low-frequency sound. Not static, not a glitch, something like a distorted breath, and under it, a faint whisper no one could explain. He sent the clip to 2 audio engineers he knew. Both said the same thing. The frequency was too low to be human, but too structured to be random noise. One of them wrote back, "Whatever this is, it wasn't coming from your phone." Daniel moved out within a week. But the episodes didn't stop. They followed him. Hotel rooms, a new apartment, even during short naps. And every month or two, just when he'd start to forget, he'd wake up at 3:17 a.m., unable to move, with the certainty that something was in the room with him, watching, waiting, remembering him. Daniel still refuses to sleep in complete darkness. He keeps a dim lamp on, even in hotels, and when people ask him why, he simply says, "Darkness isn't empty, it remembers." But the real question is, if sleep paralysis is just a dream your body can't escape, why do so many people see the same figure standing in the same place, staring at them the same way?